So let's just see if it's any different when you put a different amount or whatever. This is what it does. And you see it time limits you, and then when you click that timer stops, and then it quote unquote starts the mining process. And as you can see, it makes up all this crap basically. There's no known exploit to just inject. I mean, unless you have an incredible amount of hash power in the SHA-256 Bitcoin network, you wouldn't be able to just generate transactions. And actually, no one, I don't even know if Bill Gates could afford, to develop and have the hardware to actually do it. A 51% attack hasn't been conducted. Anyway, so the point of this video is to just show you what it looks like when they're fooling you. There's a script that they have running that pretty much just is making it seem like it's doing all this. It goes through a whole process, and the process appears to take longer when you use a higher amount or whatever. The amount that I tested with, I quote unquote tested, I knew that it wouldn't work. It was a negligible amount of money. It was 0.002 BTC. And as a journalist, I deal in facts, so I can't really say that it's a scam until I'm 100% sure, until there's a victim. So I sort of victimized myself so that I could make this video and write this article to warn people, not to do this. But the interesting thing is that with a little more research, I've discovered that Moonbitcoin, a faucet which has existed at least as long as I've been writing for CCN. It's existed at least since 2014, I would say. It's a faucet that allows you to get a little bit of free Bitcoin or whatever. And the fact is that the wallet that these funds are getting to actually belongs to Moonbitcoin. So then what we're about to see is it's going to say send some Bitcoin to an address, and I'm not going to do that again, obviously. I only did it just to have the transaction in the blockchain as a record of the fact that this is a scam. I have reached out to Moonbitcoin to say, why is y'all's wallet associated with this business? Did I just get an email back from them? I did not. That was someone else. Okay, so it says here 0.4 Bitcoin will be sent to the address. That's just the address that I use for tips on my website. I haven't received anything ever to it, and I definitely haven't received 0.1 from earlier. And yeah, so they request the same amount regardless of how much you are supposedly exploiting. And so don't do this. But this address, as you can see, will go to Block Explorer, and put that in wrong. And I'll show you that this address has received some money. You see, it's received 0.83 Bitcoins, and this right here, I believe, is the transaction where I sent some coin a little while ago. Yeah, that's definitely it. If you want me to prove that I own that address, I can sign a message or whatever. But yeah, so I sent the 200,000 Satoshi that they were asking to them and didn't receive anything. And so what I did is I looked at this block record here, and I saw that they we're transmitting the Bitcoin over here. And then this address is owned, if you look at Wallet Explorer, by Moon Bitcoin. This 3JSX ending in BXF address. This is owned by Moon Bitcoin. So that's really the story here, is what are they doing being associated with this? And yeah, so more to come. This is PH Medor reporting for CCN.com.